Of all the A-list celebrities out there, the British royal family always seems to stand above them. But with all their popularity, how much can you say you know about their secretive lives? Sure, you can always look them up on a search engine, but that's information anyone can access. The info they don't want getting out is much harder to dig up, such as that fact that Prince Harry and Prince William are hiding their stepsister from the public. But before we start, smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our upcoming stories. In 1981, Prince Charles and Lady Diana got married. It was an amazing wedding, and they caught the public eye as one great couple. As far as the public knows, Prince Charles has always been a model husband. But what the public didn't know was that Charles had to make space in his heart for someone other than Diana. He had a secret romance with Camilla Parker Bowles before marrying Diana. In 1971, Charles and Camilla fell deeply in love and were a couple for a while. However, due to his royal duties, Charles had to end the relationship. Despite the breakup, their lingering feelings led to complications for the royal family later on. While Lady Diana was going forward with divorcing Prince Charles in 1995, she told BBC, "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded." Lady Diana faced her marriage challenges with strength and resilience, focusing on important issues rather than dwelling on her personal troubles. Embracing her role as Princess of Wales, she made it look effortless and was widely loved and admired. Despite her public success, she valued one thing above all else, which shaped her legacy as an iconic figure. Diana cared about her kids more than anything else. Unlike other royal ladies before her, Diana didn't rely on babysitters much and preferred to raise them herself, even as successful as she was with her children. There was one aspect of her life that wasn't going too well: her marriage to Prince Charles. It was in the mid-90s that her marriage creating a black cloud around the otherwise clean royal family. Soon after separating, they decided to get a divorce. Things were looking low for them, but things were about to get far worse than anyone could have imagined. Nobody was ready. When everyone heard the news that Diana had passed away, nobody could believe it. People from everywhere in the world decided to come to London to pay their respects. The people showed how much they loved Diana when thousands of flowers were placed outside Buckingham Palace. Diana's funeral was public and countless people showed up for it. Everyone couldn't believe she was gone. Her family was hit the hardest and didn't know how they'd resume their life without her. Sometime after, people learned that Prince Charles had already moved on in life. It was here that people saw Camilla again. The old romance sparked up again, and people heard the news that they were to be wed. During Prince Charles's second marriage to Camilla Parker Bowles, public reception was largely negative. People resented Camilla, viewing her as an unwelcome replacement for Diana and accusing Charles of mistreating her. This discontent complicated the royal family situation, even though Charles's children and the royal family eventually adjusted and found happiness in the new union. In a 2005 interview, Prince Harry's supportive comments about Camilla helped improve public opinion. Despite the growing acceptance, a dark secret about Camilla's past remained largely overlooked. She had 2 children from her first marriage. Camilla's son, Tom Parker Bowles, emerged into the public eye as a respected food critic and author, while her daughter, Laura Lopes, remained largely out of the spotlight. She did appear in large events like royal weddings, but she always tried to stay somewhere in the background. She was always hiding behind major individuals so she wouldn't draw attention. There was a reason for this, though. A reason for always hiding and staying in the shadow of the royal family. When Diana and Charles got married, both Laura and Tom were just kids. The love affair between Camilla and Charles was a known fact, so paparazzi always kept an eye on her and followed her everywhere. This was not a problem only for Camilla, but also for Tom and Laura. They had to deal with paparazzi all the time. They took it hard, and it was too much for them to handle. Looking at Tom, he handled that better than Laura. All she ever wanted was to remain behind the curtain. One thing about royal relationships has been in the spotlight for as long as they have been: the rumors about the true nature of the royal family. One of the relationships that are in the spotlight for a long time now is that of Kate Middleton and Meghan Markle. Even though Meghan went into the family and had a child with Harry, the rumors didn't stop there. It looked like the two women were at odds all the time, and that there was always a problem from a different nature coming up. But the true issue was a growing rift between Prince William and Prince Harry. The brothers, who had been close and supportive of each other, began to disagree as they matured into their roles as husbands and fathers. This tension became evident when Harry and Meghan chose to distance themselves from the rest of the royal family, breaking with tradition. After their wedding, they moved to a separate residence, a decision that shocked both the public and the royal family. This move was unusual, as royals typically lived close to one another, and it highlighted the underlying issues between the brothers. While they were expecting their first child, Meghan and Harry decided to say goodbye to Kensington Palace. Harry and Meghan's move to a new, larger home marked a significant change from Harry's previous bachelor pad. The new residence offered more privacy, which was especially desirable during their pregnancy and married life. However, this move fueled media speculation that it was a strategic retreat from the intense scrutiny of the British press. The media's intrigue grew as tensions between Harry and William became more evident, exacerbated by Harry and Meghan's relocation and the birth of baby Archie. The root of the discord was eventually traced back to William's initial reaction to Meghan. When William first met Meghan, he expressed concerns to Harry about the seriousness of the relationship and urged him to be cautious. His advice, meant to be brotherly and based on his own experiences, was interpreted as criticism, contributing to the growing rift between the brothers. Harry was pretty annoyed with William because of his words, and he did not take the advice very well. Talking like that about the woman he loved was a sensitive subject for him. As you can guess, the conversation didn't end well. Meghan was a famous actress in the United States, so she was already used to the spotlight, the media, and everything that came with it. Nevertheless, the public already started to ask the same questions and scrutinize Meghan and her family. Harry was not about to let his brother do the same. Why were the royals so cold toward Meghan? It wasn't totally clear, but the media thought that it was because of Meghan's family. Her father, Thomas Markle, and her half-sister, Samantha Markle, were constantly talking to the press. That might have been the reason that made it hard for the royal family to be okay with them and with Meghan. Not only the royals, but the public as well, were not fond of Meghan's family. However, one source went on to say that the reason for such coldness toward Meghan was probably a completely different one. The source shared that this coldness actually came from the fact that she was African American. That is not okay to say even as a joke. Such negative and prejudiced comment was not a proud moment. There were also a few other speculations. Despite facing criticism, Harry and Meghan remained devoted to each other and their relationship. The friction between Harry and William grew, partly due to disagreements over royal roles, such as Harry's appointment as youth ambassador to the Commonwealth, which William resented. The transition for Meghan and Kate from commoner to royal life was under intense public scrutiny, adding to the complexities of their interactions. Kate and Meghan first appeared together as future sisters-in-law at a Christmas Day church service in 2017. Kate met William at university, and after years of dating, they married in a highly publicized 2011 wedding. Meghan married actor Trevor Engelson in 2011, but their marriage ended in divorce. After 2 years, partly due to Meghan's rising career, Meghan's breakthrough role in Suits eventually led her to Prince Harry, whom she met on a blind date set up by a friend in 2016. Their relationship progressed quickly, leading to their 2018 wedding, which was a modern milestone for the British royal family. Initially, Meghan and Kate's relationship was strained. Meghan's expectations clashed with Kate's busy life. When she was pregnant with her third child and dealing with public scrutiny, this misunderstanding created tension between them. However, Meghan's attempt to help Kate with dietary advice and Kate's eventual support helped improve their relationship. Despite their rocky start, they worked towards a better understanding and collaboration as they adapted to their royal roles. Kate had a chance to help her sister-in-law. She could teach her everything about that. all the ins and outs of royal life. If she was alone, Meghan would have probably had a hard time, but with Kate by her side, everything was about to get easier. Meghan, used to the Hollywood spotlight, found the intense media scrutiny of her relationship with Harry overwhelming. Despite her previous fame, the level of intrusion into her personal life by the British press was unprecedented. In his rare public statement, Prince William expressed support for Harry's need for privacy, showing a united front in the royal family during times of trouble. As Harry and Meghan's relationship grew, they publicly demonstrated their commitment, with Meghan attending various royal events and becoming friends with Prince William. Meghan's family also became involved, with her mother Doria meeting Harry and being included in royal events. However, Meghan's father was notably absent from these events, raising public curiosity and speculation. In September 2017, Meghan openly discussed her relationship with Harry in a Vanity Fair interview, emphasizing their love while maintaining some privacy. The couple's engagement was officially announced by Prince Charles, and their engagement interview with BBC revealed the romantic details of Harry's proposal. Their wedding on May 19, 2018 at Windsor Castle was a global spectacle, watched by millions. For now, Meghan and Harry's relationship was full of ups and downs. However, the last important announcement they made was on October 15, 2018. The royal couple revealed that they were expecting their first child. A few months later, an adorable baby boy named Archie was born. We have no doubts that Harry is also a loving and protective father, especially when it comes to the press. When he was just a young boy, Harry lost his mother. Princess Diana was killed in a car crash. Everyone blamed the paparazzi who were chasing after her for this incident. Princess Diana was not only loved by her family, but also by her entire country. Everyone assumes that Diana's death is the reason Harry did everything in his power to protect Meghan from the press. And we do not doubt that he will keep his children away from them as well. Diana loved her two adorable boys, William and Harry. However, she was also very close to her niece, Lady Kitty Spencer. Perhaps Lady Kitty acted as the daughter Diana never had. We do not doubt that she would have loved spending time with her daughters-in-law too, especially Meghan. Now, Lady Kitty Spencer is all grown up and she remained very close to her favorite cousins, Harry and William. She also frequently spends the holidays with the royal family, meaning that she probably likes hanging out with Meghan and Kate as well.